welcome back to Bite-Sized Moments with AJ. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Hero on a Mission. I'm reading through the book now. We have a class coming up on March 24th here in our Philly office that we'll be holding in person to go through this. And then we also did the course all together as a company on our company cruise in December. So I'm rereading the book as a refresher from doing that course. And as I go through, there are some things that I thought I would share with you. If you would like to join us for the in-person class, like I said, it'll be on March 24th. It will be here in our office in Philadelphia, and the link will be in the description below to sign up to join us. So I wanted to start with a quote. And this quote is, heroes are anything but strong and capable. They are simply victims going through a process of transformation. So one thing that I'm always wary of when we jump into self-help books is how much emphasis is put on lessening the impact that traumatic events have on a person. So often the way that, books about self-betterment phrase it, it makes you feel guilty if you feel negatively impacted by stuff in your life. And I think it's a really slippery slope to blaming a person for everything that's bad that happened to them. Stuff happens to us. The difference is in our response. And what I really like about that quote is the fact that it is not putting it on the hero to be strong and capable. The only thing that is put on the hero to be a hero is the fact that they are changing and moving forward. I love stories. Ever since I was a little kid, I loved to consume stories. I was the kid who always had a book in their hand. I only started carrying a bag around because I could put a book in it. I would go to the library and get 8 books out at a time, which was as many as they would let a teenager get out. I love stories. And I, at one point, wanted to be a writer. And I remember, and I think it was reading through Stephen King's On Writing, talking about the fact that if something doesn't change in a scene, it's not worth putting in the story. And the same thing, just overall for stories. We read stories in order to go along on a journey with the main character. And that main character is not the same person as they were when they started the book. If they were the same person, if nothing had changed, it wouldn't be a story you wanted to read. And framing that as to what makes a hero in this sense really helped me reconcile the fact that I do believe in the only thing in life you can control is you, and you should try to find something good in every bad situation, but without it being this burden of if bad things are happening, it's all your fault. There are going to be things that are going to set you back, and it's all in how you respond to them. That doesn't mean that you are going to be successful. There are stories where the hero doesn't succeed in their goal, but they did become a different person. They did go through a change. They did accomplish something. And I really like that this is phrased that way, that a hero isn't strong and capable. They're on a journey of transformation. And I think that that is a great way to lead your life. I think it is a great way to focus your day and your smaller goals. Then on the flip side, you have the guide versus the villain. Now, in stories, the protagonist is going through things, and there's someone who usually comes alongside them when they are stuck on something or when they're getting started and helps them along. Somebody who gives them positive feedback, positive reinforcement to go forward. And the other thing that I like about this book is it also outlines how you can be that for other people and how it helps make you the hero in your story as well. Because so often I think we get so focused on ourselves and our own stories that we don't think about how we're impacting other people's. In this case, a villain is someone who tears people down. The book also acknowledges that we're going to be villains sometimes. Nobody's perfect. We hurt people, whether we mean to or not, and most of us hurt people meaning to at least once or twice in our lives. We're human. It happens. And I really like how it explores all four of these types of characters and helps you on a path to being more on the positive side than the negative. Reframing my life as a story that I would like to be told really helped bring everything in perspective. It helps when I have, outside projects come up. Is this something I want to work on? Is this something I want to be known for? Is this something that is going to move my story forward? Or at least, is it something that my involvement is going to move their story forward and I can be that positive influence? And how does it impact that story? And I think that is a really different way of looking at things than most self-improvement books. The other thing that I really like about Hero on a Mission that ties in is the fact that not every story is always happy. Not every chapter is about the hero overcoming. Some chapters are about the hero going through really difficult things that don't seem fair and how they respond to it. And it's not blaming the hero for where they are. It's not blaming the hero for being sick. It's not blaming the hero for getting knocked down. It's talking about how the hero gets back up. And yeah, this is a shorter video today. I just really liked how it looked at that. I really like that quote. I really want to be the person who, even if I'm not strong and capable, I am seeking transformation and I'm seeking to become better. That's what I'm doing with these videos. That's what I'm trying to do with a lot of things in my life. And, there are very impactful things that I do, and there are lesser impactful things that I do to feed into the goal of the life that I want to be known for, that feeds into how I want to be remembered by my kid and by my friends when I'm gone. Even if you can't join us for the class on March 24th, I do highly recommend getting the book. It's not very long, and it's really great as far as, personal improvement goes. It's one of the more balanced ones out there with very direct tips and guides, but without being too preachy. The class, not only goes through the book, but we also will have daily planners and we will go through the exercises all together, help each other through that. So I hope you'll at least think about joining us. Click the link below and I hope to see you there. Have a great day. Bye.